Hello, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Just a Chat with Bumi Alabi and her amazing co-host. It's a privilege to see another day. It's a gift of life. That is the most important thing you could ever have or ask God for. And I thank God for your own too, because you see, when you have life, you have hope. Even though things are not the way you expected, but still believe that God is still on the throne and is working things out in your favor. So, good morning and welcome to another episode of Just in Chat. And I have with me here my amazing sisters who are joining me. It's been a long time that we've been like this together. Yeah, I've missed it a lot too, but you know, it's been wonderful having external people around.
Guess.
So let me start from our super amazing Mama Avalon. Looking pink. I see she's feeling herself too. She was like, she told me that I like my face today. I'm beautiful. I said, don't you know? We know already that you are beautiful. She doesn't like makeup, but today she did makeup and she's feeling herself. Isn't she pretty? So, please, Bro David, Avalon, please, your wife is looking beautiful today. Please encourage her to do more of this look. We love it.
Encourage yourself.
Encourage yourself first, and please, Bro David should encourage you too.
I trust him.
So how are you doing? How is the family? How is work?
Fine. Nigeria is doing us well.
Is doing us well? Nigeria, you're still worried about Nigeria. Nigeria, we move.
Doing us well.
Yes, so no matter what, we keep moving. That is the ultimate. Emoji International, our one and only celebrity. Hey, see, I'm still going to show those clips. You know, she did some amazing. She did this.
Yes, so.
Wow. So all of us are wearing emoji. Hey, see.
Glory to God.
This baby, she's amazing. Do you know what I love about her? You know, I told her this morning that I won't doubt it if you made this clothes this morning. She's so happy, on point. Just give her the style. She's going to give it to you. Live and direct, the way it is. I celebrate you. I appreciate the grace. Don't worry, we're still going to invite you to talk about how an engineer turned fashion designer. But that's not why we are here this morning. Today we have an interesting topic to start again. You know, we've been talking about some series of hot back-to-back topics. I believe you follow the trend. Yes. And I believe, you know, most importantly, that you are really learning a lot from this, like we are too, because we believe that everybody is learning. Yes, today we're going to start another series on gender role in the family. Gender role, and most importantly, we talk about breadwinner. What happens when a woman is the breadwinner of the family? So I think we were saying maybe, who is the breadwinner?
Who is a breadwinner?
Now.
We start with that. Who is a breadwinner?
Somebody that supplies bread. Say again, your slice bread.
What is bread? Bread is something you buy.
Okay.
It has to do with finance.
Okay.
So a breadwinner is somebody that is financially responsible.
For the home.
For the home.
So okay. I think let's take it from this angle. Generally, we believe that a man should be the breadwinner. I don't know the foundation or what basis that the man should be. But somebody was saying that is the man that invites a woman into his life. I say I can. If you look at the Holy Book, the scripture, it says it's not good for a man to be alone.
Yes.
That means when they're alone, man, please celebrate God for giving you.
If the bundle will have,
because it's not good for you to be alone. You can't be alone. So God, so that means you are doing something. You have a lot of projects you are doing, and God just brought us into your life so that we can support you. Abi?
Yes,
so that
to make life easy for you.
To make life easy for you. So a woman, I got that thing from that, something from that place, that to make life easy for the man.
Yes.
So a man that's life is having a woman in your life and things are not easy, or life is not easy for you. I think there is need to give a check to that, see what is actually happening. But that's not what we're going to talk about. It's a wide topic.
Yes, it
and
is.
I believe I have my daddies, my amazing men, my super duper daddies are going to join us very soon.
That will be put on this
but
seat.
in a situation whereby the woman is now the one taking, we were talking jokingly some days ago that there was a scenario of a lady that it's the husband that maybe she married the husband, not that the man married her. So obviously the guy knew that, okay, this lady is the one taking care of the home. In fact, he lives in the lady's house.
Okay.
You understand? So the wife earns, she has more money than the husband. You understand? So now looking at the scriptural foundation that the man should be the sole provider of the home, and we talk about breadwinner. So like what percentage, maybe the person who is the breadwinner, as when can you say, okay, this person is a breadwinner?
And when the person is taking maybe 90-80% of the responsibility
of the home.
Yes.
So financial
yes,
responsibility of the
home.
Okay, and the other way. So so the man is taking financial 90%.
Yes.
Okay. How about in a situation whereby
because we wouldn't want a situation whereby the woman would be so relaxed, because according to the Bible, it said we are like helpers. You understand? And when you are helping, it should show that you are helping, not that you put all your responsibility or everything for the man. That's why I said 98 to 80-90% of someone that takes the financial responsibility of the house.
So is that the what
that's my own view.
Is your view?
Yes, that's my view. That's
view.
my
Somebody
view.
Yes,
so that the woman can just as in support in the remaining 10-20%.
Okay, now I think we need to be more practical and realistic now.
Yeah.
There are some scenarios that it doesn't happen that way, like 90%.
Sure.
And some people believe that, okay, until there's even a culture that believes that a woman should not, that they want to take 100%.
Yes.
I don't
yes.
know.
To the care, to buying of things to the wife, and the
Like
woman,
the,
everything.
which side?
The Eastern part.
The Eastern part,
They believe that a man should be responsible, and they are, like we talk about child rearing, it's about upbringing. They are already trained them to realize that your woman should not be responsible for your own
enjoyment.
So even the woman herself has the mindset that for everything I need, 2 songs, 2 matches, I should, my husband should be responsible. No, but over time, women are living that mindset. No, the Bible says that, like you said, God made a woman. He said a man should not be alone. He now created help. God didn't say that the woman should be available 80% or 20%.
No. He didn't give a percentage.
So if peradventure, that is culture. That's the culture.
Yeah.
And there are some cultures that believe that a woman, if a woman does not have anything he's doing, the woman can be responsible. Even if the man is working, even if the man is working, the woman should still take some responsibility. You must take it. You must. There's some part of cultures that believe that.
You know, my husband was telling me something that there's a culture, there's a place whereby it is the woman that works.
Yes.
There is a woman that takes sole responsibility of the home.
Yes,
That they believe that the woman. So now, culture apart, fine, we respect culture.
Yes.
But let's talk about practical things that really
happening now.
Some things doesn't really work the way it is, and there's some things that will not favor that. Okay, like a man that the culture has made it to be like, okay, you are the one that should provide for everything. Now, as a woman, I go to school. I will spend like 4 years or 6 years in school. I did my master's, did everything, did PhD. And a man will now tell me that after all this, I should go and just drop my certificate. And you knew that you got married to me as a career person that loves to work. Apart from that, I wanted to forward. I went to school so I can make money. And you're not telling me that I should just drop my certificate. You know, this is very realistic. There are some, I still heard of a story recently that the lady said maybe she got an offer to study abroad, to work at a place. And the company said they are going to sponsor her to go and have a master's abroad. And the man said, no, it's not possible, that he hasn't gotten his own master, that she can't go for the job. The company said they are ready to take responsibility to sponsor her, and the husband said no, that she must not study as be ahead of her. So how about that? What can you say about that?
Okay, but you're saying that the lady has the opportunity?
Yes.
The man
said because he's not really gotten his own master, that the wife must not be ahead of him.
Okay, sorry,
knowing fully that at least if she has that offer, it will add up to
it will help them.
It will help them in the home.
Talking about, I've lived with somebody that the man doesn't have enough.
Okay.
But he will never. He will never allow his wife.
Sorry, can you speak up? I can't hear.
Okay, he will never allow his wife to take some responsibilities. Like when the in-laws are coming.
And he doesn't have enough.
He doesn't have enough, but you can keep your money. That's their own belief.
Okay.
You know, I live with the Sampa people a lot, and I have that mindset, and I have seen it practically. They don't want it.
Okay.
It's not because you don't have the money as a woman, and the woman also believes that my money is my money. But on this, like you said, let's be practical. The economy sometimes does not, is not encouraging men to even work in some aspects. It's only when you are privileged as a man. The economy, it's not so funny nowadays as some men are trying, but it's not working. But in that kind of, it's somebody that has that kind of mindset, it's because of pride and ego.
For the man.
For the man. To be difficult for you to allow your woman coming. But if there is understanding between the wife and the husband, the family will move forward. They will be able to say, okay, you are the one earning the money, you're earning more than me as a man, but I'll allow you to actually finance some things, probably the house rent, or we could share it. Okay, you pay for house rent, I'll pay for school fees. That's the level of understanding. But if there is no understanding between the husband and the wife, the tradition will still speak. And there is nothing you can say because of the pride of the man from his family. And he doesn't want insults. You will not allow the woman.
But how will he now meet up with the responsibility?
Even if you're doing it, that's the point where the man will not appreciate it. He will not come to tell you thank you. As a woman, if you're doing it.
If a woman is doing that.
Because it will make you feel like, in case you want to even react, it will make you feel like, I didn't send you. But as a woman, we don't look at your children to suffer.
But don't you think at times it has to be with the approach and the way the woman presents the case, the way the woman portrays? You understand?
An approach.
Or even if the upbringing is good, let me tell you something.
Some men are very egoistic.
See,
yes, some men are.
They are egoistic.
They won't allow it.
Some men are.
They won't allow.
I've seen it, so I will tell you some.
Some, yes.
Some
Okay, don't you think maybe it could be the way the woman, because there are some women that they are the one that are taking sole responsibility of the home, and nobody got to know about.
Yes.
You understand?
That's understanding.
You understand? So I think it's about the woman. Even though you know the husband is still trying to flow along, to do let's still manage it. But the woman, there sometimes you get to a stage where maybe the woman wants to use her money to do some things, and the man say, "Oh, how about we use it for this thing?" Don't you think the woman will say,
yes, I know women.
It's my money.
Yes,
I think that's why she believe that the decision she's making is right. So at what junction should a woman realize that this money I'm the one earning more, but should there be a kind of meeting point for the two of them when it comes to maybe responsibility for the home, contributions, even though you are contributing less, how can a woman really subject her will to what the husband wants?
I've said this before on this show. I said you have to be intentional about everything. As human, we have to let's be realistic. It will get to a state, something like that will pop up. Let me use that word. It will pop up. But when you are intentional, then that will bring you back to your consciousness that I just have to.
As a lady.
Yes, as a lady now. Yes. That I just have to let me come back to my senses. Because as human, on a good day, when you are the one taking the responsibility, the most part of it, it will get to a state that ego, that thing will pop up.
I'm the one.
That I am. Yes, there will be some decision that you will not even wait for your husband's conclusion. Before you move. Yes, before you move. You understand? But the man would why you not carrying me along and all that? But if you are not intentional, you might play up and said, it's the right decision, and I have to do. Why? Because the money is with you. I didn't mean it's with your husband. You have to take permission before you do it. You understand? So you have to be intentional. That's human.
It's
intentional.
I want to say something in line with what you said.
Okay.
Every man has a vision. Every man has what they want to achieve per time. And if they are not achieving it, they are not happy. Now, in this case where you have the woman having more finance, the Bible says a wise woman, I like to use the Bible now. The Bible says a wise woman builds her home.
Yes.
And then when you talk about building your home, then there's another part also that said, is there any of you lacking wisdom? Let him ask. You see, when you get to a point as a woman that you start realizing that I'm the one spending, sometimes, probably, let me give an example. You have 20,000 naira. The tap in the house is fault. There is no food at home. Which one will you prefer as a woman? You prefer to buy food.
Yes.
But your husband knows that probably if the tap is on, because a man wants to see his house functioning well, he may tell you, let's do this tap. But as a woman, it will only take you to go to a place of prayer and say, Father, grant me wisdom in handling my home on this matter, even if I'm the one earning more. You understand? Because like you said, you will react.
You will.
But intentionally,
You
as
will.
a spiritual woman, you go back to God and tell God to give you wisdom. If you don't continually go to God and ask for wisdom, naturally it is not easy.
Yeah.
But spiritually it is easy. Then at that point, you can tell, the man can tell you, I should you fix it up. Can I say, okay, sweetheart, can we buy food now? Not like, I don't think that one is important, so please let us buy food. Food, my children must eat. Men don't even want to hear this word, are they not important? Because it happens to me, so sometimes unconsciously women say, you understand? We do it unconsciously. But when the man feels that we need to, and you also need to be okay, I feel you have to be fine. You understand? He feels that you're putting him in picture. So even at the end of the day, even if you have to buy the food, he feels, you understand. I don't want to talk about love language because we will divert. He will understand, okay, my wife understands me. Okay, no problem, sweetheart, let's buy the food. That's the level of understanding and intentionality. But if you say it like you feel and you want to address yourself, the else can be yours.
Sure. And it also affects men too.
Yes.
Men, because most men that are the breadwinner of the house, sometimes they will do something that like, I don't give up. Yes, I do it. Yes. I'm a man. You understand?
Before I even come to that, I picked something from what she said the other time that, when maybe talking about you want to do something, I think it's always important for you to have a kind of common goal.
That is
as
it.
a family.
That is
I think we were still talking about this yesterday, where it's my thing, it's my vision, it's my dream. I do it, I spend my money to do it. It's real. That's why I say I want us to be practical here. I make my money, I can do whatever. Do you understand? But when you see any project that you are doing in the family, whether your wife or your husband or the general family, as a common goal for everybody to be happy, you see that, okay, we are heading towards the same time. If I become successful in my business, it's going to help the home. If my husband becomes successful, it's going to help the home. But when you're seeing it as if, okay, it's my thing, myself, there will be a time that, okay, I might not have the money to carry out some things, and my husband has the money. He should be able to say, okay, I take this money, okay, what do you want to do it for? You understand? But, most of the time, like me, I won't hide anything. Me, I'll be like, I want to make my money.
Why
are you watching? Because it's your money. Because I want sponsoring. Keep your money. There are a lot of times that and I think it has to be the way, the perspective the man brings comes in with the picture. If you are looking at it as if, okay, my own thing is just about me. I spend my money the way I like.
Yes.
Then if it is the other way around, she will believe, I spend my money the way I like. That means the family, the home is already apart. You don't have a common goal. You understand? So I think we need to really put that into consideration. Let there be a common goal for the family. You wanted to say something there. Let me allow you.
No, like what I was saying. I said it's both sides.
Yes.
Okay.
But you know, when it comes to our own gender, that's when you see the noise. You see the noise and all that. But it happens too in the other gender too.
Yes,
Because men, you know, sometimes men, that's what gives them what would I call it? That confidence. That some of them go to marry the second wife. Why? Because
Because they have money.
because they have, yes, they will say, are you suffering? Am I not taking up
I think
responsibility?
it's because we believe that, you know, we were saying something the other time that finance is the major need in the home, that it's what builds the home together. And I was like, okay, let's look at this thing holistically, that it's not just about finance. If a man sees that, okay, finance is what my wife needs. Okay, maybe she needs money. Let me just settle her, give her everything. Then I think there are some things. I've seen one on my outside. I think this one is still better than the one inside. Let me go and bring her in. Because he believes that, okay, what you need is just money.
It's just money.
So
there's other value.
Value that she's adding, you understand, to the man. You understand? And he believes that. So if a woman sees herself that, okay, I have more to give into this family, I have more to give to my husband, then I'm sure there's no man that wants wala like this, because second wife, third wife is just adding more wala for
wala.
You understand? So when you understand that, okay, I have
most
a value,
men
they don't
think that,
having second wife.
See,
emoji, that's another topic.
That is another topic.
I know you love it. You love that kind of thing. When a man
that's another topic. No, what I'm trying to say, why I just cited that example is because when it comes to our gender, when our gender is the breadwinner, and it got to a stage, some character pops up because she's the one spending and all that. Okay. You will hear the noise everywhere. But when it comes to the other gender, and the other gender is the main breadwinner, it got to a stage too in their own whatever that they will not be able to take. They want to react. You understand? And when they react, they say it's normal. When it comes to their side, when they react, they will say it's normal. But when it comes to our own gender, when we react, they will say, you understand? So that's what I'm trying to.
Because we believe that, okay, men should be the one that is responsible for everything. You understand?
But not to bully their wife financially.
Their wife. And that thing is bringing out something in women. If you notice, most women now, they are really having that.
They are not waiting for anybody.
You now,
they are not waiting for anybody.
Thank God you are an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. As I have now, I want to have what I call my money.
It's even
your money.
I
will tell you that your money can be our money.
Sure.
My money.
No, but no. Don't let it.
I know they don't like that, but that's where they come that, okay, my own money, I can use it to do anything, but your money, you are the one that I saw something on Facebook whereby the woman was like, even though I have more than my husband, I will still collect money for the simplest thing in the home. Because like what you said now, that Shebi, he has money to go and spend on side chick.
Okay, that means there's something that have been an underlying issue that caused that
because
reaction.
They'll be like, okay, if you are not okay, you'll be thinking of another woman.
Okay.
So she said that she will spend his money.
Now we know the cause of that.
You understand?
We know what caused that. What caused that reaction?
Some like what you said, like you said that some women want to spend their husband's money. Somebody told me something last week and said, their children had an event to do.
Okay.
Fine, she spends. She spends money.
Okay.
Let's say you spend like 100,000 naira.
Okay.
But she told her husband, see, I'm going to spend half of it.
Okay.
But you're going to support me with half.
Sure.
That sense of value.
You're
adding value to your
Sure.
to your man.
If she knows that the man can take care of that.
Like you said, it's not only financial. If the man knows that another value you're adding to him is probably your liking or loving is in-laws, your in-laws,
family,
and the family. You're bringing them close. You're taking responsibility. The man will just look as you want to eat his money. You said, apart from my money, there are other things I'm getting from my wife. You understand? You're also thinking of, sweetheart, how will it be okay? What of your business? What's of your vision? You're asking him questions that are personal. You understand? You feel this kind of, she loves me. She's intentional about me. She's thinking about me. So, but I realized that women unconsciously, my children, we say my children a lot. You're unconsciously
forgetting about that the man has needs.
He's your first baby. You understand? He has money. He has needs. You understand? He may have the money, but money is not everything. So even if he's the breadwinner, he also needs something from you that even if he's financing everything you're doing, he needs to get something from you. So when you start having the money, it's not feeling interesting. And sometimes I would like to say this: when a woman is a breadwinner of a home, at every point in time, you need to encourage your man to say, sweetheart, even if you're the one financing, I tell you, please, don't see me as a threat. You need to encourage and make them feel secured that I know you will be okay. But for this little time, just allow me. Don't feel as if because I'm the one doing it, then you don't feel comfortable. You understand? So because there are times that the man will feel like that. It is natural.
It's normal for a man, for every man.
Okay,
so
but
we have to talk about it.
Yes,
We have to communicate it to the husband and let him know.
Apart from talking alone,
I have a question.
Sorry, as in act it. You might say some things, but that's why you have to be intentional and consciously. And I think it has to be your manner, your approach, the way you talk to him, the way you put those things, and even the children.
Yes.
There are some times that I remember somebody was saying something that there are times that she even give her husband money to spend on his family. So that it will look as if he's the one doing it. Yes. Do you understand? So that it won't be like, is your wife going to boost his morale. Do you understand? Because if you're not careful, you just forget about things and you'll be like, Shebi, I'm the one. You just try to show up that you are the one doing it. Okay, let me buy this thing. You understand? So it's like you are covering up the man and you are building up his ego.
Because you are one. The two of you are one. The man's shame, it's your shame. The man's happiness and glory, it's yours.
You wanted to say something?
Yes, it's a question.
Okay.
For who? For all of us. As in, I just want to throw in the question that is there anything wrong in a woman as in establishing a man?
Establishing?
As in, yes.
Setting
investing, yes. Setting the man's, if she has. And if you do you as in clinch and have a very close monitoring the progress of the investments?
Okay.
I don't know if you get that question.
Okay, go first.
Should I go?
Okay.
I'll say that there is nothing wrong.
Okay.
I remember from history, my mom told us she got my dad's first car for him. Now, if you have the opportunity, establish your husband. If you are
responsible husband.
Not
the one you will buy the car and you will be using the car to carry side chicks all around.
Responsible husband. Now, if you are opportune to establish your man, don't put your eyes on the finance. You can only men don't want you to teach them. You can encourage, you can give suggestions, but don't teach. Don't force it. Don't say, this thing you're doing, I don't think it will work. By the time you start doing that, the man will tell you, is it your money? In fact, it will ruin that money. It will ruin it. But by the time you start encouraging him and so that I feel, it's a suggestion, I feel that if you do this, it will be good. You start encouraging him. He will not see your investments as something you want you to talk back to him, because we don't want to do some things.
But there's some wonderful men too. Is it because it's the money? Why is it because your own is too much?
That's why I say you leave him. Sometimes let them make mistakes.
That is it.
Let them make mistakes.
Just leave them.
Don't make that mistake. If you give him 20,000 naira, let him waste it.
That is it.
Allow him to waste it. But if you're wasting that 20,000 naira, become 40,000 naira. You have high blood pressure. So let him waste that money. If you waste it,
you give another one.
No, it may not come for you to give another one.
Okay.
But if the reason why you are investing in your husband, probably like you said, is of two things. One, you want to be happy.
Yes.
Because you know that if your husband is not happy,
you are not. Yes.
Two, you want to encourage his ego.
Yes.
And his pride outside.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it is not for your own selfish reasons alone. For him, because I tell every woman, if your husband is happy, you're happy. If your husband is not happy, you're not happy.
My whole opinion on that is, first, between the two of you, you need to understand your disposition towards managing finance. You understand? There are some places whereby the woman manages money well more than the man. And there are some situations whereby the man manages money well more than the woman. In a situation whereby the man is the one that doesn't know how to manage money. and you keep investing in her, in him rather, you know, the first time you gave him money to start business, he squanders the money, did it anyhow. The second time he comes to you, honey, I need money to boost you, to upgrade, you understand, to bring up my business, you know. And because, you know, women, we are easily, if a woman loves a man, she can do anything. But there's always a deadline for everything. That she will get, or she'll be like, if she's not even saying it, our family will even tell her, babe, sorry, this your husband, do you understand? He's eating you up. They call them, some people, gold digger, that, he got married to you because.
Hey, but some people cover that up. Must you go to your family?
Yes,
because if you are going to your family, you are even bruising the man's ego. You are downgrading him.
I said something the other time that, you know, when you are
if you don't want to do it, leave it.
Don't do it.
So if you want to do it, do it.
That's what I said. A common goal. When you see that, okay, whatsoever your husband is doing is also your work. That is it. I think there won't be need to say, are you monitoring him and following after him and say, but at the same time, I think you can. When you when you are having a kind of business like that, you know that your husband has a weak point in managing money. You know, you have to sit down. Okay, honey, what do you think we can do? I think there's nothing bad in maybe inviting a third party, someone who's expert at maybe to manage something. Maybe you know that, okay, these are the areas my husband cannot. You understand? So just help him out. Know that you are trying to put him down. Your goal is to make him work on, do something that will help him boost his morale, to stand as a man. You understand? So I think it's about communication, talking about what you want to achieve together as a family. That's what I feel.
I'd say something to what you said. It's beautiful. What you said is beautiful. But like you said, if a man does not really know how to manage, if you feel your own business is 1 million naira, instead of having issues, if you invest 100,000 naira for the man and feel he's not doing well, if you want to invest again, you don't have to invest so much like in your own business. Since you know that his financial management is so low, just invest a little per time. Like you said, it's for a reason.
You know, there are some men that they feel entitled
to whatever you have.
To whatever you have. They know what. Okay, so is it good to so that kind of man. So is it good to now open up how much you earn for the man? You understand? You know that if your husband knows that you have money, that's when he will not bring bill. And if you now decline, she'll be like, okay, she's now. You understand? I don't want to bring a man. We need to bring a man.
There's some men that naturally they don't know how to spend money. So that kind of man, like I said, go back to God and ask God, how do I handle this man? Because there's some things if you do with the energy of the flesh, and naturally you will have issues. Marriage is more of spiritual. There's some things you cannot do naturally. But if God grants you wisdom to do it, you also will say, then try again. You're doing well. Because he knows that you're only praying about
you know what? I think we have less than 10 minutes to go now, but let's just talk about, we are going to bring a man, obviously, to come and talk about the perspective of, okay, if a woman is a breadwinner and you are just supporting, somebody said, a supporting husband, God says a woman should support the man.
If you say that to any man, if you say that to any man, it will hit them.
What's now
supporting
the big
husband?
What's the big deal?
Is there someone that ought to be the head? You're not saying he's a supporting.
Wait,
supporting husband?
No. It's supporting. No.
Supporting in the home or supporting you in your business.
Whichever way, support is support. That maybe the woman, okay, we've seen some celebrities, some artists like female, that their husband, they are the one doing the administration, doing the whatever they are doing, and the husband, they are supporting them.
Yes, but the woman would never.
And even the woman pays the husband. Maybe the husband manages.
Yes.
You understand? So that one is support. So don't make it look as if it is a crime for a man to be a supporter to the wife.
No. But according to what we brought this idea from, they are the head, and we are the help. You understand?
So what makes them?
What you are not saying now is
because they can't meet or they can't be the breadwinner.
Because they can't meet or doesn't mean that they are not still head.
That's That's what I'm saying.
Yes, so they're not supporter. They are still the head.
They support the
No,
girls.
no, they are still the head because they cannot.
No, I was thinking because you are calling them supporter.
Yes,
maybe that brings it. The mean that brings them less.
Yes.
A woman is supporting a man does not demoralize the fact that
it's less a man.
It's not less a man. It's still the head.
But you said supporting man. Yes, no, the way you say, that's what you said. I said, is it supporting you in your business or in the home? When it comes to the home, is the head. Is the head. You are the one.
Anywhere. Okay, if the woman is the one that does 8 to 5 every day, and she comes back in the night,
and the man is a responsible man, but it's just that things. No, I always mention that a responsible. I always put myself.
Let's talk about
not being supportive. I said that word the way you qualified it.
Should it be help?
Why will it be help? It's the head. It's just that situation.
You know what?
Okay, wait.
I wouldn't know.
You must look for something.
Yes,
so
I said
is helping a man. What are you supposed to say is this?
A woman is helping a man. No, in this context.
A woman is hold on. For a man. What are we supposed to say?
No. In this context, what I'm saying is that a man is the head of the house. We all agree.
No,
yes. But now, when it comes to the woman is the breadwinner of the home, doesn't mean that the man is now the help in the home. The man is still the head of the home. No. The way he said it, the way she said.
When we talk about home, I was saying something that is not about financial responsibility. It's holistic.
Yes, but this one, the topic we are dealing with, it's about finance.
Wait, calm down, emoji.
It's about finance.
If the man is the head of the home, he goes to work every day. He comes back at night, and the woman says, "Okay, honey, please help me to cook something in the kitchen." Normal African man, what do you think he will say? He will say, I've gone to look for money for you.
A woman too can say such. A woman too can say it. A woman can say it to you.
A woman can say, what
yes,
I'm saying
a woman
is
can say. No, if it being supportive in the home, as in the two being no, I'm not. No,
there's nothing.
No, I'm not against that. But what you said, I understand what that statement. Then I wouldn't. Now it has changed. That statement has changed. I'm going with this statement that I've taken. But the one you said the other time, when you said that, when the woman is the breadwinner and the man is now supporting husband. That was supporting husband. No, I wouldn't. No, it's not to supporting husband.
It's like you're not getting me right.
You changing the man's position because of the financial situation of the home.
I'm not changing the position.
That's the way that's the way I'm hearing it. That's the way I'm hearing it. And some of them out there might be hearing it that way.
No.
As in they might be viewing it that way too. Supporting.
Wait, don't let the men come from me.
The men who come, they are there. As in I can even see some signs. I can see some signs.
You know what? The fact that I say, okay, the woman is the one doing the
we construct. Let us.
Okay, a man that is managing his wife. Abi? What is it? On the spot. Whichever way, whether you are support or you are managing your wife. See, we are not trying to demean you as a man. See, you are our super
yes, you are still the head.
You are the head of the man.
We're talking about responsible men.
Yeah, responsible men. But on a serious note now, see, there are some women that if we are not careful, we do some things that will demoralize our men.
Sure.
Because we believe that, okay, this, because the picture of what we have is that, okay, the man, like the Bible says that, okay, men should be the one that will provide everything, and women are supporters.
Yes.
I'm saying from the context of what we always believe that, okay, because some women will be like, okay, you have married me. You can't tell me to go and be working or do anything. I'm just here to support you.
Is it?
You understand? Yeah. So what I'm saying that is, if the role now swap, and the woman is the one doing the major thing, and the man is now just helping. The man can help in taking care of the kids.
Sure.
It's like what a woman is supposed to do.
Yes.
So it is obvious that it is the woman that is doing majority of the work. But that one doesn't mean that the man cannot come in to assist. It could be in the way of maybe being accountable, managing some resources, managing staff.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
There's some other areas, So I don't feel it should look kind of demeaning to the man.
No. In this context, no.
So that's why I like a blood yes. So that's what I'm trying to say now. Okay, when we say we have a supporting husband, I mean you are supporting morally, you are supporting mentally, you are spiritually. As there are other ways that maybe your woman is weak or. You are supportive to your husband in all other ways, to your wife rather, in all other areas. But that one doesn't mean that, because it's a behind every successful man is a supporting woman, and behind every successful woman too is a supporting man.
Yes. Like what you said, that a man said no, the woman can't go for the masters, because you can see that one is not a supporting.
That one is, well, on that note, that one could be, I don't know, maybe insecure man or whatever. So he believes that, oh, the woman must not really, you can't go ahead of me.
No, that's bad.
There are some men like that.
That's bad.
But next week, I think we need a man in our midst.
We need a man. Yes.
Who do we bring? I'll think. But if you're a man and you are capable,
yes, we can even throw it out.
Yeah.
If you know a couple have gone through this challenge before.
Okay. If you're watching this and you're a couple, you've gone through this, and if you're a man, it's not going to end. It's a series that we're going to take for some weeks. If you know you like to join us and talk about,
you have some things to say.
You know, for some weeks that we talked about money, sex, and love. You know, these are the major things that affect homes. You know. Finances, you know, who takes responsibility, who takes major role in the family. Yes, so please, if you would like to join us, please just drop it in the comment box and let's talk about it. Then we invite you on this show.
Sure.
So on this note, this is where we're going to wrap it up on Just a Chat with Bumi Alabi. It's an amazing one here today. Yes, it's hot and it's getting better and bigger. Yes, thank you. You want to say something?
I said it's hot and hot.
It's all. I can see you are sweating.
I learned something yesterday.
Okay.
That every man has his own love language.
Okay.
Let's be intentional. Just the same way you will learn how to speak other languages. Learn to understand. In case you have a man that probably is not financially doing well, learn to understand the man and learn his love language. And if you know that whatever you say can demoralize him or can bring him down, I think you should understand what can I do as a woman to encourage my man, that even when he comes out of that situation, I will still be loved in his heart, and he will not feel that I've put him down. You understand? So
a man's love language when situations are not going right is number one, respect.
So
respect him at that time. That time, don't lose your respect for the man, because when you lose respect for a man and you say you this good for nothing man, you know, you say a lot of things.
Even if you don't say it, your action too. Your actions. But have I said anything? But your action speaks louder.
Action speaks louder. So that love language of your man in that situation is respect. Give him love and respect. That's number one love language. I believe that every woman that has a man that is going through some challenges, respect him, show him love, and support him in every way you can support. And most importantly, please pray. Take it back to God. There's nothing prayer can do. If you want, I always pray for my husband, that God, please bless him for me.
Sure.
If God blesses my husband, I will enjoy. In as much as I have access to the car. I will enjoy. So on this note, we are going to wrap it up on Just a Chat with Bumi Alabi. It's been an amazing time. Thank you, Emoji. Thank you, Mommy Avalon, for joining us today. So till we come, please just drop your comment. Follow us on Facebook, on YouTube at Olubumi Alabi. And if there's a topic you want us to consider on this show too, please just drop the comment. We are here to make a better and saner society, to help our society, to help family at large, because we believe for every individual in the society, it starts from the home. That's where everything we talk about is centered around family and home. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.